John Wick 5. Where does the story go from here? The John Wick franchise has been consistently impressive, and the recent release, John Wick Chapter 4, adds another feather in the illustrious cap. The movie brings you a beautiful ballet of violence and guns, with the iconic titular hitman back in action through a gripping storyline. The overwhelming response and the shocking climatic moments after some unforgettable action sequences have ignited the interest among the fans for the next movie in the franchise, John Wick 5. How does the ending of John Wick Chapter 4 shape up Chapter 5? Is John Wick really dead? Will he return in Chapter 5? This is a million-dollar question if you're looking to find answers to what is going to happen in John Wick Chapter 5. The climatic duel with Kane does show him getting shot, and he is severely wounded and bleeding profusely from his wounds. However, the entire duel could be a pre-planned setup by both Kane and John. That would explain how John is lenient and never shoots Kane fatally during the 3 rounds in spite of being a crack shot. From the beginning of the movie, the reluctance of Kane shows, and he even lets go of a couple of opportunities where someone else is about to kill John. He also helps John fight off the assassins that tried to stop him from reaching the dueling venue because, according to the contract, inability to reach the venue on time would result in an execution. Why would he take all this trouble if the whole thing wasn't orchestrated already? Think about it. This means the perfect outcome for both of them. Kane holds his end of the bargain and fulfills the deal with the high table. He can safely go back to his daughter, and the threat posed by Vincent de Gramont is now non-existent after John blows his brains out. It also guarantees that he walks away with minor injuries because John doesn't shoot him fatally and holds back during the 3rd round to conserve his last bullet for Vincent. As for John, this entire charade is the perfect escape opportunity. He can finally go off the grid and enjoy a life of peace and quiet, remembering his late wife like he always wanted to. Kane is seasoned and experienced enough to know where to shoot to make it look fatal without causing any life-threatening damage. Winston did the same in John Wick Chapter 3, and there is no reason for John to plan out this elaborate scheme to fake his death. Now, one might wonder why John Wick would feel the need to fake a death when he is already freed from his dealings with the High Table? Well, for starters, the High Table has proven time and again that although it abides by a strict code of conduct and an ethical and fair approach to crime, there have been a few powerful members who know how to twist the rules. John Wick is the man who killed 2 High Table members, counting Vincent and the Elder, who is supposed to be the leader of everything that the organization represents. Surely they wouldn't let him walk away freely after one botched-up duel. A fake death would be the perfect way to give them the slip and lead a life away from all the violence and complications. There is a slight hint that suggests that John Wick could still be alive. In the last scene, you can see Winston and the Bowery King standing by his grave along with his pit bull to pay their respect. The Bowery King asks Winston if he thinks John is in heaven or hell, to which he replies, "Who knows?" The Bowery King walks away with a mysterious chuckle, and Winston mutters, "Farewell, my son," before leaving the scene. The farewell could also indicate that John is now going to lead a very different life, and their paths are unlikely to cross again. The dog turns away as if looking at something at a distance, and the credits start to roll. Did the intelligent pit bull catch a glimpse of his beloved owner standing at a distance? John Wick being alive is certainly a possibility because fake deaths of protagonists are quite prevalent in action movies. Besides, why would a studio risk the backlash associated with a John Wick sequel that doesn't star the man himself?